Yo, what's happening? How we doing, guys? How are we doing? Friday's here. Friday the 22nd. Big day today, Mr. Powell speaking. And then Mr. Trump speaking. It made me laugh actually when I saw that. Just refresh it to make sure he still is. Yeah, we got Powell speaking at 3 o'clock at the Jackson Hole. And then Trump speaking 2 hours later, and that's only been added, I think, maybe this morning, maybe yesterday. He's obviously wanting to jump on the mic to go after Powell, basically, for whatever Powell says. Trump will not be happy with it, I'm assuming. So well, apparently it was changed from medium to high impact due to speak at the White House, and that's 2 hours later. So that's going to be what if Powell says no, we're not cutting rates, or don't see any reason to cut rates. Trump kicking off saying he should cut rates. Blah blah blah. Also looking at the probabilities this morning of rate cuts. And this has changed massively since I last saw. I was last looking at it about a week ago maybe, and it was like 95% chance of a rate cut. Now it's dropped down to 70%. 30% no rate cut. So rate cut still priced in for September. If we hear anything different today, could be quite a bloodbath. Could be good fun. I'm in a make or break trade on ES on the challenge account. So how they doing, mate? Heath, how you doing? Let me jump over quickly. Yeah, short in previous day value are high, and I've just been chopped up really. It's going to be the last trade of the account. It rebuilds tomorrow, or well, today I suppose, midnight tonight. And I'm not rebuilding it, so it's my last day. If I hit my max profit for the day of 1,400 and something, I passed. If I don't, then I've lost the account. So I still feel alright about it, to be fair. I still feel like it's a good trade idea. Obviously not very well timed. But we had a big push up during London. What's my alert set? Big push up during London. Tapped into previous day value at high. We've been chopping around there. Volume's been building. Point of control flipped to this level as well. We've got Asia open down here. My take profit is around here somewhere. I'll have to flip over quick and have a look where my take profit is. It's going to be a negative RR. 396 where my take profit is. It's going to be a negative RR if I get it. But it's just if I get stopped out first or not. I think I'll hit my max loss at around 407. I think that'll be over 2k, I think, on the trade. And we're getting there now, so. Nathan, yo. Being careful today, small size, Jackson Hole, etc. Yeah, don't blame you, mate. Stoney, yo, how you doing, mate? Again, I was just saying, this is my last trade of the account. It rebuilds after today, and I'm not rebuilding it, so I either pass it today or I lose it today. It's a mindset I've got. Okay, we'll keep an eye on that. Oh, we've got the P&L up down the bottom anyway, haven't we? Yeah, down here. Cool. Right, let's get set up for the indicator. I'm trading the 3 minutes today. Hopefully, try and avoid the chop. Hugh's giving me the go-ahead that he thinks it's alright. There you go, stop loss hit. Stop loss hit, there you go. That's max loss. So that is the account lost. That's a shame. Been in this fucking hours. Yeah, it's around there. That's a shame. I've been absolutely YOLOing it for the last few days anyway. Max risk every trade. It just happened to be that I was on a nice little winning streak. Failed at the last hurdle. Yeah, definitely haven't been trading with good risk management. Just absolutely smashing the risk every time. Right, we're open. We're open. How'd you make out yesterday? How was yesterday? There was no trade, I don't think, on the funded yesterday. Yeah, there was no trades on the funded yesterday. I can't remember how the indicator was poor. Poor yesterday. I might be getting to the trade in a second, boys. Right, we're getting a short indication straight away. This is typical as well. I've literally just been stopped out. So that'd have been take profit hit. Only if I had a bit more wiggle room, eh, on that, that'd have been a winner. Yeah, let me get yesterday's balance on the account that I've just lost of 1,500 on the day, wasn't it? I didn't take any more trades. I did that in the morning, which you would have probably seen. Yeah, no trade on the funded. And yeah, I had a big loss day on this indicator. I think it was 2,250, I believe. But I'm doing the 3-minute now instead, which should hopefully avoid some of the chop. Because I mean, I'd have been short right now if I was doing the 1 minute like normal. So it just avoids some of the dodgier signals. Oh, that's really annoying about that ES trade. Oh, to be fair, I wouldn't have hit take profit anyway. I thought it would have hit take profit. NQ dropped down quite a bit, didn't it? Yeah, still looking strong. Okay, fair enough. Probably doesn't help that I've got the yeah, still quite a drop. We dropped down into the previous day point of control. Asia open sort of was my targets for the ES trade, which means ES is looking strong then at the minute. I wouldn't be surprised if we had a bit of a choppy session, to be honest, with Powell speaking later. Well, not even later, half hour, innit? Yeah, let me know what your thoughts are on the bias. I think the only trade I'm probably interested in on ES now is probably previous day point of control, maybe a long from there. But I'm not going to be probably jumping into anything while Powell's speaking. It'll be way too volatile. I don't mind on a challenge account, but not the fundeds. Yeah, if I was doing the 1 minute, I'd be in a long now. Taking a small small loss from here to here. What was that? I mean, it's probably not small actually. 20-point loss. Would be in a long. Yeah, as soon as Powell gets on the mic, it's gonna be a bit nutty, I think. And then we've got Trump later, haven't we? So it's probably a write-off for the fundeds altogether, to be honest. I mean, how long? I can't remember how long power will be. It's going to be a good half hour in it, I would have thought. I can't remember if they do questions or not. I'm assuming they do. Thank you for finding support here. ES still looking relatively strong, finding support that high day. Yeah, massive move up during London session, didn't we? So I really like the idea of a short from the value area high. The only thing that put me off a little bit on the fundeds, which is why I got out break even. We pretty much tapped into it just prior and then had the reaction that I was looking for. This is probably normally the trade that I'm looking for. 5-point sell-off after tapping the level, but we didn't quite get it. We got in up here. I was sort of monitoring it, and I think by the time we were getting closes above, I moved my take profit to break even. Just got out break even. But I thought I would just stay in on that challenge account, because why not? Today's going to be the day where the 1 minute does amazing, isn't it? I've been along from here. Top must be there. Depends how far we're going to go up, innit? I think previous day high looks quite good, but that's what I was targeting yesterday. We never got there, did we? Even here would be good. Two people reckon I've got a short bias them. That's sort of what I was leaning towards as well. Short or choppy. I'll give it another minute and then I'll close it. Close the poll. Yo, how you doing, mate? I'm seeing a possible double bottom on the 4 hour. Thank you, I'm assuming. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I mean, we need to break 369, don't we really? That to be confirmed. Which will probably come during Powell's speech, or it won't. We'll either push up and smash through this with good news, or we'll fall back down. Maybe take the lows of the down here potentially. We're going for it though. We're going for it. Resistance up ahead, yeah, man. We're looking for today's sale. The indicator's giving me nothing yet. Typical. If I was doing the 1 minute, I'd be in a long already. I'm doing the 3 minutes today, trying to avoid the noise. To be honest, I don't know. I wasn't counting on it pushing up, to be honest. Potentially a short of previous week value or a low. I just can't, I don't know if I'll take anything on the funders today. We've got Powell speaking in 20 minutes, haven't we? And we've got Trump speaking 2 hours after that. It might just be a bit too mad for the funders today. Yes, looking strong though, isn't it? Nathan, what about you? What are you looking for? I think you're wise being careful today, man. Yeah, scalping long. You have a little scalp, don't you, on the vertical charts? It's easy if it keeps going up, you make money. If it starts going up, you stop the trade. Yeah, sounds straightforward, to be fair. Almost straightforward as buy low, sell high. No secret. I think the real action starts in 15 minutes, I reckon. So we're about to take out that target from yesterday. Yeah. Close to it anyway. And in the range I enter 20-point stop, 6-7 point target, and in and out. Okay, yeah, nice. That's a good way to do it. Take small profits. The worst case scenario, if you do get the full stop out, you're probably up more than 20 points after a couple of longs anyway. Yeah, it's close to sweep, important high. Or this high here. That's one we need to take in it. Get this marked out and keep an eye on it. Very surprising, to be fair, at this price action for a Powell speech. Daddy Powell talking 50-13. Daddy Powell. I like that. That's my new name for him. Daddy Powell. Then we got Granddaddy Trump speaking 2 hours later. We've done about 100 points to the upside so far. Not bad, really. Jerome no cut power. What's Trump's fucking name for it? Too slow, innit? Too slow power? I mean, you could go anywhere with it, couldn't you? Jerome no balls pal. Jerome pussy pal. Jerome balls deep and Trump pal. And we're still going. We are still going. And for the second time he's fucking Trump. Doesn't give a single fuck. It's impressive, yeah. That's Putin and Trump, yeah, man. Yeah, it'd be very interesting to see what he's got to say today. I was tempted to listen to it on stream, but it just goes on and on, doesn't it? I'll catch the highlights. I'll read the highlights out on Financial Juice. To be fair, is it even? It is there, isn't it? I'm assuming it's aired. We say that the effects of the current policy is ongoing and still uncertain on the foreseeable future, so inflation is it's still on the horizon yet. There'll be some crap like that, so cutting rates is not the best policy yet. There'll be something along the lines of, yeah, we still think tariffs are gonna have an effect on inflation, and we're gonna keep pretending it is until it does. But the jobs market. Maybe not quite in them words, but and that's almost 10 years now, yeah, man. Joke of the day. I think it's been the same one for a few days now. What is it? The bra one, isn't it? I should probably change it to joke of the week because I don't update it every day anymore. I can't be arsed. It's just the level, the quality of the jokes on Reddit are just gone downhill recently. I can't find any. I mean, I need short and snappy ones. I don't need long-winded ones, and a lot of the ones on Reddit are long-winded. I've gone through all the fucking generic 50 best jokes and stuff, 50 dad jokes, and so maybe I'll just change it to joke of the week. Yeah, I always try and go for the ones that make me chuckle, and that one made me chuckle. There's something more in the middle then. Inflation is behind us, is still on the horizon. But inflation isn't that bad. But I don't think it's right where they want it to be. I can't actually remember what it is now. I'm sure it's only like 0.1% over where they sort of want it. I'm scrolling through Forest Factory. I can see every other fucking CPI other than the US. I could Google it, but that'd be too easy. CPR or CPI? In previous year on year was 2.7%, so it's a little bit high, but month for month 0.3. So yeah, slightly more than they want it, but nothing scary. And because he's given himself a tap on the back for controlling inflation is still on the horizon means he won't cut rates, so he's tapping himself on the back and fucking Trump at the same time. 2 in 1. Yeah, all he's doing is predicting that inflation is going to get worse, rather than going off the current data, because current data isn't too bad. I'm sure we've just had CPI here. There we go. There we go. CPI for Britain coming at 3.8% year on year on Wednesday. We don't give a shit about that. We're cracking on. We're cutting rates. We don't give a fuck. Fuck inflation. How's that speech to Jackson Hole? It's his last term. So he's going to be like, Trump, fuck up. Elon by Sam. I come into the session short or choppy bias. I don't feel great about a long bias, to be honest. I like the idea of a short, especially after this push up. Right, we've got 1 minute until he speaks. He's probably going to be late though, I imagine. Yes, I prefer the idea of a short position. It looks like we're lining up on here to maybe get that in a minute. Check I'm on the right account. Here we go already. Fucking hell. He hasn't even opened his mouth yet, has he? What's going on here? Alright, I'm long biased. Fuck. Don't know what the fuck happened there, man. What is going on there? Is that just everyone taking their everyone getting out of positions? Foot going really thin, do you think? Everyone's getting out of everything, taking their orders off the book because of the speech potentially. That's fucking mental. Dude, I closed my trade on 292. Fuck me. What would you be up now, man? Only a cool 216 points in a minute. Ah. Jesus. But this could still come back though, that's the thing. Managed to scalp 700 from that man, Stoney with the big balls. Jesus. Fair play. I'm at 250, close at 292. Shifting balance of risk may warrant adjusting policy. That was what, literally bang on the fucking first second of the 8 o'clock, 10 o'clock, wasn't it? My financial juice is frozen. Man, if you had big enough bollocks to still be holding this, could have been a nice little long from 226. Situation suggests downside risks to employment are rising. Oh, tits just up to the market, yeah, man. If you blunk, you missed it. Why financial juice can't keep up. That fair value gap though. You taking any trades so far? I was short this morning on ES. Let me get it up on top so it can be a bit easier. Before this, we're short in here. I've got out break even on the fundeds, but held it on the challenge account. That's the only trade I've taken today. I'm glad I didn't have a position set at previous week value or low, because I sometimes do that. Tapped into the previous all-time high that we broke above. And then falling back into. What happened? Daddy Power happened. Madness, man. Traders add to bets on Fed interest rate cut in September. Reasonable best case is that inflation effects of tariffs will be short-lived. see how what futures. Bitcoin's up a few thousand. MicroStrategy's up a few percent. What a show. Hello Solly mate, how you doing? You stay up late just for Daddy Pal's show, did ya? Thing is, all he's got to do is say something a little bit negative. The effects of tariffs on consumer prices are now clearly visible. I expect effects to accumulate in the coming months. We cannot allow one-time increase in price level to be ongoing inflation problem. Total immigration has led to an abrupt slowdown in the labour force growth. Of course he goes and blames Trump. The slowdown in job growth has not opened a large margin of labour market slack, which we want to avoid. The labour market is in a curious kind of balance. Let's refresh the rate probabilities. I don't know how quickly it updates. %. I'm sure it was what, 72 or something earlier. So a slight increase in the probability of a rate cut in September compared to what it was at the start of the session. I think you say something negative by the end. Yeah, I think you're right, Leo. All traders now put about 90% probability on the Fed rate cut in September versus 75% before Powell's remarks. So yeah, that what I just looked at was lagged slightly. So yeah, 90% probability. Hope it doesn't keep going up, straight up, so you can get in some trades. Yeah, man. Doesn't look like that at the minute. He's got to say something negative. Maybe we'll say something negative and we'll take lower day. That'd be fun. I'm long biased, but there's no way I'm long in here. His stop would be a little bit big if he went long here. Yeah, man, don't. For me, it's not worth chasing. You never know when it's going to turn around. All he's got to do is say something negative. Traders resume fully pricing in 2 Fed rate cuts by the end of the year. My top 7% trading disabled. Anyone else? Ooh. No, I seem to be right. It might have said it at some point, but I haven't been watching it. There's no way I'm taking anything on the funded right now. If I was to trade it, I mean, let's do a practice trade if we get it. We'll up the practice account. Limit sell. What would I normally do? 2. Let's just do 2. Definitely on the practice. I'll have to adjust it pretty quick though, because I think it would put automatic risk at $50. And stop loss there would be probably like 75, I think. Yeah, so I wouldn't mind the idea of a short from the previous week point of control, but nowhere near enough faith in it to put actual money on it. I was long gold earlier at 3368, got out before news, now 3405. Tried to put a practice trade on, it wouldn't let me. I'll see if anything happens with this. So on top says there, $200 stop loss. Got slipped and a loss of 2,000. The spread was so bad, Jesus. In the Discord, fucking hell, man. I mean, in their defense, I mean, really should have had your trades closed. But I would never in a million years expected a reaction like that bang on 3 o'clock, 10 a.m, wherever you are. Like, with his speech, it's normally like you get... He says a statement, you get a reaction. He says another statement, you get another reaction. It's not like as soon as it starts, it fucking flies up, bang on. Yeah, a bit bizarre. The fuck was that noise? Oh, alert on ES. Probably because we're approaching the point of control. Here we go, about to be tapped in maybe. Daddy Power going out in style. Fair play to him, man. Has he finished? I haven't had an update on the on financial juice in a little while. If he's finished, I don't feel good about this short. That limits selling position on your pass or flow refill account. No, it's on the practice account, mate. I wouldn't be taking it on the fundeds. No, I blew the pass or blow account literally just before market opened, I think. No, it was during market, wasn't it? Yeah, 9:30 open is when I got stopped out, I think. Stop loss was around here somewhere. Well, max loss was around there somewhere. Trader's now betting 90% chance to rate cuts by the end of the year. Yeah, man, it's meant to win it. Has he finished, has he? If he's finished, it's going to be a bullish day, I think. If that's all he's got to say. Trump's posted going to the Kennedy Center right now. Is that where the that's not where the thingy is it? Don't sell in this market, please. No, it's nothing. Only on the practice account. It's the sort of trade I'd have been looking at if it wasn't Power wasn't on the mic. Trump, I will fire Fed Cook if she doesn't resign. Oh, that come very close to stop loss, isn't it? Yeah, no, definitely not taking this on anything serious, man. Just a bit of a punt at a local top, at least. Pushing it a little bit more than I normally do. Normally do like a 1-to-1, maybe 1.1. I'll do 1.3. It's a bit volatile. Boom, nice little win on the practice account. Boom, boom, boom. If only it was real money, eh? Just not worth the risk, is it? Conditions like this. It's fun to have a punt, but... Trump's obviously not too fussed about what Powell said. He's talking about TikTok, so you can't be that concerned. He's obviously pretty happy with how Powell's responded to that. We can keep TikTok going. We have American buyers for TikTok. Wonder who's short on this. There'll be someone. There'll be someone. Depends on what kind of short you're looking for as well. I managed to get a little short in. Not enough to risk real money on it, but... I can see us retracing this whole move though, to be fair. Left music me. Brave man. Top ticking for 1,000 points. 2 points stop now. I'm done for the day and gambled up on the long. Nice, man, nice. Fair play for catching some of it. Brave man than I am. So I'm hoping we come back and basically retrace the whole candle, and maybe I'll get another signal to enter once we're back down here. Maybe another long position. There you go, this is updated now, 90%. That's seasonality percentage, I'm not too sure what it's called. It was percentage if they were going to cut rates or not. Target rate probabilities for 17th September meeting. So yeah, 90% chance now of a rate cut in September. 10% and no cut. Before Powell started speaking, it was 75% chance. But what, a week ago it was 95% chance. It sort of dropped down the last few days. Yeah, I've got this bookmarked now. It's a good little site. You can sort of see what the probabilities of the rate cut. You can look at October rate cut. And December as well. It's going up and up, isn't it? 91% now. It's a shame missing out on the longs. Normally I'd be doing the 1 minute and I'd be in a nice little long position. Trouble is, not sure where I would have taken profits. Maybe taking profits here potentially. I don't think I'd have liked to have held into this, but I wouldn't have expected this, so maybe I would have, I don't know. I think the 3 minutes better though. I'm gonna miss days like this, but I think it would be better in the long run. Less stress of the flip flop on a choppy day, and I'll catch the majority of the moves. I should catch more of the bigger moves, and less of the chop. I think it's probably better for I think if you're doing the 1 minute, it's really important that you take as much profit as you can from it. Like when you get the big days, like take the big money. Do you know what I mean? If you take too early, then you're only shooting yourself in the foot. But I think the 3 minute will be a bit more forgiving with that if you don't get all the profits from a big move. I don't think it will matter too much because you won't have lost loads of money on the chop beforehand. Good out the rest of your trading rest of the day. Unfortunately I have to go to work, but I can finally breathe. Yesterday I was a little worried. Yeah, I was getting a bit worried as well. Enjoy the rest of your day though, man. I don't even know if I'll even get another trade in. If we come back down to the area, potentially get another trade in, but I don't think I'll be taking anything on the fundeds now. Probably a bit too high risk for me. I'll wait until Monday. Enjoy work, mate, the best you can, and yeah, I'll see you next week if you're around. Good to see you though. Leo, I know it's maybe still a bit early, but the double bottom looks like it's playing out. Yeah. at least seeing that double bottom gave me the confidence to own along today. Imagine if I was short. I mean, would you have, if you was in a position, would you have been, I mean, I know you was in a position, but would you have been holding into that speech? Or was you deliberately closing out of your position to avoid it? Because yeah, if you was holding a short, you'd be absolutely fucked. I mean, I think it was Nathan saying about the someone on Top Step slippage cost them fucking, what was it, 1,800 in total. They had a 200 stop loss, ended up taking a loss of 2,000. Look at the volume here. There's just nothing here. We've got to come back and fill this little gap, haven't we? I thought he'd be late. Yeah, so did I. He's normally late, isn't he? He's normally 5-10 minutes late. I mean, his gold's still going, is it? I'll have to have a look in a second. But not 10 o'clock. 1 point already spitting bangers. That's it. I mean, it was literally to the second. As soon as that clock struck, it was off. I was with stops and plays to close position before I got out. 292. Okay, fair enough. Yeah, I don't know if I don't think I'd have had any if I was in a long position. I don't think I'd have been really thinking about closing it. Not just a general run-of-the-mill speech. I know it's not run-of-the-mill, but it's not like data is being released. You know what I mean? Data is being released at a very specific time, and market, boom, reacts like that to data. The speech is absorbed over a period of 10 minutes or however long. Like, it's not a quick reaction thing, so I don't normally mind holding too much. But yeah, that no one could predict that. That was fucking insane. And yeah, I think if I was in a position, I wouldn't have been considering closing it before 10 o'clock. It news you now know what to. It news you know what exact time the hit is coming. Yeah, that's it. This piece, I think it's worse to hold. I get ya, but I think we're just. I'm used to it now with Trump, literally tweeting at any time of fucking day. You just can't predict it. Most of the time, they don't really say a lot. They beat around the bush, and market goes up, market goes down. And don't get me wrong, if I was like near entry or something, I would consider closing because it's not worth the risk. But if you're decent away from your entry, you shouldn't really have any issues. No matter what's said, you should be able to get out at break even at the worst, sort of thing, if something dodgy is said. But yeah, with that, like, you never get a reaction of that from a speech, do you? Trump is different, that you don't know as well as coming. That's it. Trying to trade it's already up. Yeah, that's what if I was in a long, let's say, and it was a decent away from my entry, I wouldn't be that concerned about it. If I was that break even, yeah, I'll close it. Not worth the risk. Better trade, it's all good. But I mean, there would have been no protecting that. If you was short, let's jump on the 1 minute. If you was short here, no, let's go. Yeah, if you were short here. Stop loss here. Price has run all the way down. You're targeting open low. Even if you move to break even on this, you're a good 65 points from entry, which is where your stop loss is, break even. You're still probably, your stop loss is probably still going to be filled up here. And you wouldn't ever think that from a speech, would you? You would never expect that from a speech. Data, CPI news, yeah, fair enough, you would close it, but not a speech. Scary, innit? You just never know. You never know. Or even better, you're in a long from, let's say, here. Stop loss at lower day. Take profit here. You get filled all the way up here. Boom. Never happens that way though, does it? But yeah, I think it's just scary because, yeah, you can never know. You're probably better off always playing it safe. 99% of the time you're being over dramatic, but the 1% of the time you'd have saved yourself a massive potentially loss or potentially a win. But there's something that you can't protect yourself 100%. I've never been on the right side of the slip. No, either have I. Either have I. I'm not even on the right side of nip slips. Don't want to get caught in the craziness. Don't trade 10-15 minutes before. That's it. There's definitely a safe way to play it. That's a boring way as well, isn't it? And yeah, I think it depends on your risk tolerance and what account you're trading as well. Personal account, definitely fucking not. Trading, you have to own the outcome. Don't be complaining about platform crashes, stop jumping, all that shit. Yeah, I agree with you, mate. I agree with you. Because the market, the platform, and the universe can do whatever the fuck it wants whenever it wants. You gotta try and make sure you're as safe as you can be. Stop loss in place. It's good to survive days like this because you get remembered the fuck up things that can happen. That's it, mate. That's it. It's made me think a little bit more to not risk trades on speeches, really. I mean, it was definitely a bit more of a built-up important speech than any other speech, to be fair, but still I find it interesting. MicroStrategy at 4%. Bitcoin's pushing to 116. Oh, I said I'd have a look at gold early, didn't I? Oh, top's a bit clearer. Gold's looking strong. Very strong. It's a cool 1.7% today. Individual stock portfolio doing well though, up 36% from start. Yeah, nice, Nathan, nice man. What's your are they long-term holds today? Or are you sort of thinking of getting out end of year kind of thing? Today I haven't got out of my Nasdaq position a couple of days ago. The only thing I'm left in now is MicroStrategy on my pension, and I'm not sure if I want to hold it long term and just hold it for the next 20 years, or consider selling it end of year and try and time it with the markets, or just fucking leave it 20 years and hope that Bitcoin's at a couple of mil and retire in fucking luxury. Long term, yeah. No, I think it's a better way to be trying to time it. I was in the Nasdaq position I was in was just my ISA, which isn't really long term. I'm gonna want it out soon probably, so sort of trying to time the top if I can. I think we probably still got further to go this year, but it was a bit of a risk with Powell if he was going to cut rates or not in September. If he wasn't, I could see it being a bit of a bigger fall. Wasn't really worth the risk for me. Would have waited in Google, Amazon, MD. Nice man, nice. Good picks, good picks. Obviously more defensive, quality stocks when they're undervalued, then portfolio done nice, man. Yeah, it's a good amount as well. Some people go fucking shitloads, don't they? They go 20, 30, 40 odd stocks. It's fucking insane. Going to Amsterdam next week with some friends. Ah, nice, man. You ever been before? Amsterdam's quality. I think I've been about 3 times, I think. Not before, but sounds super cool though. Yeah, mate, you'll have a great time. You'll have a great time, and I mean, depends what you're into, but yeah, there's always something to do over there. The guy I used to get my my tattoos from done by, I'm pretty sure he goes like every single year, and he's been like 8 or 9 times or something insane. And this was like 10 years ago as well. And he always said every time he went, he discovered something new that he didn't even know existed over there, kind of thing. There's always something fun to do over there. If you do the Anne Frank house, get absolutely wrecked beforehand. And honestly, it feels like the building is doing this. It's really, really narrow, tall as fuck building, and the higher up you go, honestly, it feels like the building is rocking. It's fucking trippy as fuck. It did for me, at least, anyway. Didn't pay much attention to what was actually there, but we just fucking walked around it pretty quickly and then got out. Again, it depends what you're into. I haven't been, but I've heard people that have gone, and there's a museum there where they put on display dead people, like the insides of dead people. I can't even remember what it's called. But people basically, when they die, can donate their bodies to this museum or whoever does it. And they can literally, they'll have people like cut directly in half, and they preserve it and put it in a glass tank or whatever. You can literally go and see like literally someone cut in half and all their muscles and bones and shit like that all in place. Apparently it's quite cool. That's what I want to do next time we go. Canada is to remove retaliatory tariffs on US products. The push-up continues. It's called Body Worlds, Nathan. Again, this has got to be something that you're into. I don't even know if I should show the images. I don't know what they'll be like. I better not, just in case I get censored or something on YouTube. It doesn't even look real, man. It looks like they're just statues. How's the name? What do you mean? Dead People Museum. It is Body World, that's it, yeah. Body Worlds. Yeah, I've got to show you this. If I'm banned on YouTube, this is why. This is actually someone's head cut in half. How mad is that? Gross, isn't it?
Alright, boys and girls, I'm going to call it a day. There's nothing for me. Trump's going to be speaking in a bit anyway. We're way above the indicated signal zone, so there's not going to be any signals in the next 10 minutes. And yeah, I don't think I'm going to risk taking anything on the funders today. I think I'll enjoy the weekend. What am I up this week? This week I'm up $140 on the funded. So pretty good week for me overall, really. Let me zoom out a little bit more. And yeah, for the month, fairly decent month. $413 overall, all 3 accounts. Let's go to August. 13 trades, 8 winners, 5 losers. 61% win rate. Yeah, not a bad month really for me. Not a bad month. Better month that I've had. Best month I've had so far. Let's see if we can keep up with it. And so yeah, the one blown to 50k account, the 150k account is just under break even. I think we'll dig that back out next week though. Once we're on the 3 minute and we get going with that, I think we'll absolutely smash that. But yeah, it's not bad, not bad. Pretty happy with how it's going. Just got to keep rinse and repeating, rinse and repeating. Just take care, all take it easy if you're still trading. Remember, you've got Trump speaking soon. Enjoy your weekend. Nathan, enjoy Amsterdam, mate. Have fun. And yeah, I'll see you on Monday. Have a good one, guys. Bye.